What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we got Loki season 2, episode 2. What's up with it?
Well, last time I went first, so you said you should have gone first the last time. So I'm gonna let you do the honors this time. You know how we usually do here. We like to give you guys the ratings right off rip, so you guys can tell right away if we liked it or not. So, Codes, off rip, what was the rating?
It was a solid 8 to me. Solid 8.
Whoa.
We're gonna get into it when we get into it.
Okay. Jet?
No, I'm at a 10 again.
Again?
That shit had me on the edge of my seat from the middle point on. Like I was there. And that opening scene with him chasing the dude, I was into that.
That was a dope-ass opening scene. I'll give you that.
I enjoyed the whole thing all the way through. I'm there.
Hey, I was at a 10. For this guy to be at an 8, I mean, he better have some valid points because that was a good episode. And like you said, we'll get into it. But from beginning to end to the dialogue, because this was a heavy dialogue episode, like halfway through the episode, was done really well up until we got to the edge of the seat type of stuff and some action sequences going in. I thought that was done really well too. So I didn't have any issues with this episode. So I'm curious to see what Codes had an issue with to knock it off 2 points. Okay, all right. Well, there you guys go. We got a 28 this time, not the 30 that you guys usually. And it's crazy because this man is the Loki guy. But let's get into it. There you go. You guys have our ratings off rip. We hope you guys go watch the episode. It was a good episode nonetheless. We recommend you guys go watch it. So from here on out, spoilers. Let's talk about the episode. Codes. I mean, what happened?
Maybe it was a football game. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it the same as the first episode. It was cool. I'm not saying it was bad, but that's what I said 8. Like.
Nah, I need points. 2 whole points.
Yeah, what happened?
I need
what
points.
Happened? What was
I need some bullet
crazy.
points. I need something.
Well, let's go through it, and then eventually I'll come across.
Okay, so let's get that opening. Sequence,
was really good.
Was really good. They land. We got to find Sylvie. Sylvie's not here. All right. They find. Which, by the way, my actor that stole this episode. Let me get his name. Raphael Castle. Or Casal, depending on how you pronounce it, Raphael Castle, which was B5, I think was his thing. X5, bro. That dude coming from the first episode, and he was just kind of like a background character, and he had a couple lines, to him being the center of this episode and in that interrogation room, I thought he did such a phenomenal job, and I believed him.
That boy Brad Wolf,
man, I believed him in that interrogation. He was
X5. It's Brad.
Yeah. Pressing buttons left and right, man. So for me, he was the steal of the episode. So obviously they're there to catch him and bring him back, and then we go into the interrogation like I talked about already. It was done so well. Dialogue heavy, very, very dialogue heavy, but the dialogue, like I mentioned, was working for me. I didn't have any issues with it. The acting was done extremely well. Down to the Code's favorite pie, key lime pie.
Key lime. Put some respect on it now. Put some respect on it now. The disrespect they were giving when we were ranking pies was crazy, bro. Key lime is up there.
It's not one.
It's top 2. It's top 2, bro.
Top 2, and now he's gonna hang his hat on Mobius and Loki eating key lime pie. But yeah, like I said, that first 20-25 minutes or so was dialogue heavy. The interrogation scene was cool. Then they come back and they actually break Brad, like the name of the episode, Breaking Brad, and they got that into it. They go find Sylvie. She's working at McDonald's. She's there. She has a
shout out John.
Shout out John, working at McDonald's. Yeah, so she has a life. She's content with what she did. She just wants to kind of do her, just live life. And they're telling her, hey, something's going on, something's wrong. We need you back, or not need you back, right? He was like, what are you doing? Like, stuff's going crazy. This is what I saw. She has that power, right, where she touches. What's the name of the power?
I forgot what they called it.
Damn, I forget the name.
Loki
of that
brought it up to her, and then she said, "Nah, I don't care." And then she did it instantly when it was a threat of her world.
Yes, yeah, and then the whole time, Raphael X5 is like, "Nah, I gotta go. We gotta go. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here." All right, chill. I'm gonna get some pie. I'm gonna enjoy a good meal. This is all good. Wait a minute.
Hold on. We skipped ahead, and we cannot skip this scene. So when they first are trying to like get some information out of him, he's not budging, and he actually like eggs them on and gets Mobius to like break out of character and slap him. So Loki has to go talk to him. They kind of sit down, have a nice little heartfelt conversation, and then they come back and he's telling him like, hey, you're the god of mischief. Like you should really like get like you should get into your bag a little bit. Like, go get what you need. And they devise a plan. That torture scene, bro. That's
Yeah.
Hey, Tom Hiddleston can act with the best of them. I don't give a damn. He in the MCU, he's up there in actors, bro. He's got it. So I just wanted to give love to that torture scene because him
on business.
Yeah. Yeah, he stood on business for real because that torture scene, him shrinking the box little by little, acting like he don't know how to work with it. Mobius acting like he can't get back in the room, not having the remote, like that shit.
Yeah, no, it was bro. The beginning too, real quick to go back to the beginning. I loved so much because my one nitpick with Loki is what can he do? He can't do nothing but make illusions. But nah, we saw some power. We saw some beams getting thrown out there. He made the shadows to actually hold X5, and he made illusions of himself, and he was going back and forth. Bro, yeah, that was cool to see because we don't get too much of that in Loki. I guess character, you know,
a lot of villain mentality.
Yeah, a lot of villain mentality, like you said, in the box shrinking and stuff. So that was done really well. Yeah, I didn't. So then fast forward back to Sylvie. She scans them, right? She scans them like, oh shit, they're gonna blow up everything. They're gonna just prune all the branches. We need to go find them. So right away they go straight back to where I guess that old commander was at, the chick, the female commander, and yeah, they're just bombing things. They're like, hey, you guys got to stop them. She's just killing millions of people. So they try to do their little action scene, and they actually stop them, right? But not before they pretty much do. I want to say a lot of the damage. Hers was left untouched, but I think they said 30%, right? Up to that point. I mean, it could have been a little bit more.
I want to go into point one now. So obviously they went off on their rogue shit. They're pruning branches. As a TVA, when you saw those branches, why weren't they getting pruned off rip? That's their job. Okay,
so that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So they come back, they bring back everybody, right? And they're like, hey, you need to get back. They're looking at the TV at the little monitor, and everything's gone. That scene right there, before I jump into why they're not doing that anymore, it actually, I felt the gravity of it, man, because everybody in that scene was down. Like, they just killed billions of people. Those were lives lost, right? And I felt the gravity of that scene, and I thought everybody did a phenomenal job on that, and I felt the weight of that. But you had a point to make. What's up?
It was before, like, I'm talking before they found out the truth. So after the end of season 1, TVA is still a TVA. Nobody knows nothing. So all the branches are happening. Why aren't they just instantly going to prune them all?
I think they were trying to figure out what was going on, because as soon as she killed the one above all, that's when the branches started making, and we started branching out, right? And then we come right back in season 2, episode 1, to that exact moment. There was no time to actually, hey, go start pruning them. And if I'm not mistaken, actually, too, the I forget her name. She has like a long B12. I think it's B12. The black
B15.
lieutenant. B15. She was like, hey, we can't do this anymore. We're actually killing lives. I don't remember as to why they came to that realization of stop pruning. Maybe you guys remember or something. I don't remember at the end of season 1 or season 2. I don't think they talked about it. I think it was at the end of season 1 why they stopped pruning.
I don't know, but it just seemed like I get it's directly at the beginning or the end of season 1, but it's like it felt like the TVA was in a frenzy. Like, they've never seen timelines like that before. Like, just do your job. That's in my head. That's how I'm seeing it. So why then when these rogues do it, apparently it's easy. They could have done this from the jump. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, they did it so easily. Like this, like it was no issue. So why was the TVA in a frenzy at the end of season 1? Like, it should have just been like that.
I don't think they had time to gather themselves and see, because this is the first time they see all these branches going at it. Usually it's one branch. Okay, now we can go send a crew to stop it. This was multiple branches at the same time. But that's what I'm saying.
This little group of rogues made this happen. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, they had a plan though, right? They had some time to formulate. Hey, let's get all these bombs. Let's go to. I guess they had like a center point where they could just go and just throw these bombs and automatically just delete these branches. Which I'm not sure how they did that. Like, just like that. I thought there was a little bit more to it. But I think they had time to develop that plan.
I was saying, because they had a whole meeting about it.
They had a whole meeting up to this point. Who knows? Because this dude was living his life. Beef. What is it? X5. He was living his life for I don't know how long. Did they say a specific time?
I don't know.
So they had a certain amount of time to plan this out and realize what they needed to do.
And that's the thing though, because them leaving was like after the meeting. This happened after the meeting. So she already had the idea of pruning these branches. It just took them time to probably, like they did messing with the machine to the little mechanism. That's what probably took time. But they had it already. Like that was an already known thing. Am I tripping? Like they already knew they were gonna prune these branches. It just took time to get everything together.
Yeah, but I mean, like you're saying, it takes time to formulate that plan. They can't.
But that's what I'm saying. At the TVA, that should have been something that's already like that's y'all job. How are you frenzying over your job?
That's going into the point where I think I missed something off of season 1, where they came to the realization that we're not doing this no more. We're not pruning this. We're killing billions of people. Stop doing that. And I missed it. So I don't know what happened in between there. I don't know if you guys remember, like I said. So I'm not sure.
That's crazy to me.
It seemed like she was like the rogue faction that no, they want to continue pruning, and everybody else was like, no, we can't do this. We were wrong. We gotta figure something else out and protect these branches now. So yeah,
I don't see the problem really.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So then, okay, right? They came back. They talked about all these people lost. Oh, they came to realize too that Miss Minutes is actually helping. Dang, I forget. You guys remember? Yeah, Renslayer, and they're off doing that, like we've seen in the trailer. That's going to come into play later on. So yeah, they found out Miss Minutes is working on that. We get Obi back real quick too. Obi's back, so that's good to see. I think he's going to be more than just like a one episode.
I feel like it's way more. I think he has a big importance in the show.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
He just feels like a very important person.
So he was in there trying to figure out
he wrote the book.
Yeah, and I think that's going undermined as a joke, but like think about it. Why is Obi like why did He Who Remains, why did Kang allow this person to basically have this much like knowledge and control of the TVA? Like obviously he wrote the book. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, for sure. I think his role is going to be a lot bigger than what we realize. And hey, you think he has secret motives?
Yes. There has to be something, bro. I feel like there's something.
Obi, that'd be crazy.
400 years, he's over 400 years old for a fact.
Oh yeah, he is. So we'll see what happens with that. Because I mean, yeah, like Jet loves this actor because of the other movie, and yeah, we got a little bit more of him, and we actually got him in the analyst, I guess, the office, the desk guy, and he's like, hey, have you tried this?
Oh
yeah. I wrote it.
Oh, wait, that's another one. Yeah. So when he first realized, he's like, wait, you're him? Let me get your signature. Write it next to the picture. If you had a picture, that's him.
Yeah, I heard him say picture.
Yeah, he said write your signature next to the picture. That's what he said.
I mean,
next to the
picture
of him. He said of him.
Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to go back and check it. But if you're knocking a whole point off of that
no. I'm just pointing that out.
Okay. But I thought that was a hilarious scene between both of them. They were just having fun with each other and shit's going down. But no, I have time. Yeah, of course I can. I can sign it for you, no problem. Then they realized, hey, we need the one above all to come back and scan his body, I guess. So that
He
we can
Remains.
get through these blasters. Yeah. Where did I get the one above all from? Is it from something? That's something else.
It is Marvel.
it
is
it
Marvel,
DC?
but that's like it's like God.
Yeah. It's
Okay. He Who Remains, and there you go. I'm confused. So they need the He Who Remains, which Cody
or
had
Miss Minutes.
They
said
Miss
Miss
Minutes
Minutes
to
to
override it.
Yeah.
To override it. That's right. But as we know, they go and find the Nikola Tesla version of Kang. So maybe they bring that guy back and they settle that like that.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, this was a good episode all around. Anything else I'm missing? She comes back. She's like, yeah, this is the TVA is broken, right? She sees all the branches. I'm going home if it's still there, but you guys are broken. You guys need to get fixed. She goes back, chilling. What does she have in her hand at the end of the episode?
It was the one. It was the He Who Remains is his portal thing. Remember when he was playing with it? It was that one.
Okay. So she's got some tech.
Mm-hmm.
You think it? Yeah, no, he died, right? He died. He got stabbed, and that was it, right? Did they show us his body kind of vanishing?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. Right? Okay, but presumably he's
the rule where you don't see the body or what?
Yeah, hey, I'm a big believer in that. Hey, you show me a body, and I know they're dead. If you don't see a body, there's always a possibility. That's just the way it is.
Ant-Man into the Quantumanium.
Hey, that man's coming back. He's got to come back. But yeah, that's pretty much from beginning to end. Just a quick summary of the entire episode. The acting was good. Like I said, the dialogue is half the episode pretty much, but it was done really well. The action sequences that we had were done really well. The gravity of those branches getting pruned, I felt that weight of that. So yeah, for me, that's why this gets a 10 out of 10. I was on board for it, and I'm excited for episode 3. Again, this is that 6th episode. This was, I think, maybe on the longer side though, maybe like 40 minutes an episode, I think, for this one.
Dang. I don't even feel that long. That's crazy.
I think it was on that side. So
At best, I would push it to a 9. I'm still not at a 10 though. The first episode hit. Like,
nah, you were watching the game. There's just no way.
I do like that we got a lot more plot and like we're getting deeper into it, but it's not a 10.
You didn't. But, and then like your points were like, the first one was nitpicky as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
and then the second
crazy.
one, you didn't even have a point, like for real.
And that's fine. That's why I said I'll probably give you a 9.
You were distracted. I can hear the game on right now. In the background. You were watching the game.
Parlay
you were
finna
paying
hit.
attention to it. I'm not saying it can't be a 9, and I'm sure other people gave it a 9. And 8 is kind of crazy to me. Like, if you gave it an 8, please list them down below. Comment why it's an 8. What was wrong with the episode? But a 9, maybe. But even then, I don't know. I don't see it.
You know, it's Disney, so there's motherfuckers that hate it because it's Disney.
Yeah.
So don't ask for that. Don't ask for those ratings. You gonna get them. You're not gonna like it.
No end credit scene on this one. I looked. I did look for it. So
skimmed through that.
Yeah, there was nothing there for the end credits. Yeah, like I was saying, this has 6 episodes, and for whatever reason, this is one of those anomalies that it just works. 6 episodes, 35 to 45 minutes. I think this is the average on this season. And it's just working so far. Maybe it's Hiddleston, maybe it's the writers, it's the directors, it's just everybody involved on this is just hitting on all cylinders. So this is absolutely still their best show. Still, where would we rank? This could be a topic for another day too. But where would we rank this on Disney Plus as a totality? Like, Mandalorian's up there for me. This is obviously up there for me.
It would be a top 5.
I think for sure it'd have to go into the top 5. And like I said, we can do that list in another video. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let us know.
This episode 6 cliffhanger is going to be crazy.
Oh yeah,
I
I
can
don't
feel
think they've
it.
confirmed the season 3, so
I know,
we might get it wrapped up. And stay tuned.
Up is crazy.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the podcast episode 30. We got a heavy news centric episode on that one. And I saw some news on Loki, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that and where this could possibly be going. But any other thoughts, boys, on the episode? Any other things you guys want to talk about?
2 points. Shout out to whoever is producing the music and picking all of that for Loki. That shit hits. The end credit song for this episode was Cosmic Blues by Janice. My mom fucking loves that song. She's played that shit all throughout the house, and that shit was hitting me in the soul. Like, I was like, ooh, and it kind of fit the theme of the type of, not really a cliffhanger, but just how the second episode ended. And the second point, to go back to this pie bullshit, to say that you're like bumping up key lime or key lime is getting backed up because these motherfuckers are eating key lime. Nigga, Mobius loves pie. Like, it's not, that's just what he was eating. He went to McDonald's and he said, let me get a pie.
His pie of choice was key lime pie, bro. Get out of my face with that, bro.
At that point in time, yes, it was key lime. But this man, like you said, he loves pie. He was just feeling key lime in the time.
No, he just came off of a stressful situation. He just got told some disrespectful shit. He slapped him in the face. He's pissed. He not thinking about what's his favorite flavor at the time. It just came off of instinct. I need my key lime. Give me my key lime.
He was emotional, exactly.
Yeah,
he wasn't thinking clearly. He wasn't thinking clearly.
Even without in his right mind, he knew what his favorite flavor was.
Nah, bruh.
You a hater.
Man. Hey, well, we'll leave it at that. Anything else, Coach? You're good?
I mean,
you're still excited for the rest of the season?
Yeah. 8 is good. I said possibly a 9.
You need to turn off the game next time. That's
episode 1 hit harder.
This one
craziness.
This one was good. Well, let us know your guys' thoughts on the episode down below. If you guys haven't seen so already, make sure you guys go do. Comment down below what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the rest of the season? I know we are. I hope Coach is still. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know the routine, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.